Mr. Mukesh Singh. Sir, I would like to thank you for calling this meeting on the matter of corporatization and the proposed strike notice, proposed indefinite strike which we have served. So in this respect, I would like to mention, I don't want to go in elaborate. In our notice, we have given 3 demands. Withdraw the proposed move of the government to convert the departmentally run ordnance factories into a corporation. That is number 1. Elaborately, this has been explained in our meeting with Secretary DP and in our memorandum why we are opposing, what are all the deficiencies which we are facing and we wanted to overcome, and the past assurances whatever has been given by the then defense ministers and the developments whatever has taken place, etc. Second demand, what is mentioned in our that's to set up an expert committee for studying the requirement methodology for improving the efficiency, performance, productivity, accountability of the top management, integration of various functions, independent R&D, power for entering into TOT, etc. This is for the development of the organization, what the government expects Ordnance Factory Board to perform well, for which a committee can go through, discuss with our stakeholders, and for any development, for improvement, yes, we can do. The third part is what you have mentioned about service matters, the protection, other benefits whatever we are availing today. So on these 3 demands, number 1 demand is corporatization is totally being opposed. Why? Because now you are telling that the government is also, Prime Minister yesterday's press statement, what has been mentioned here in the press also, the government is, from the beginning, they are interested in promoting the private sector to enter into the defense production area. That means the intention is how to reduce the capability, production capacity of the Ordnance Factory Board and to divert it to the private sector. That itself has created a kind of suspicion among the workers and the organization that Department of Defense Production is not in favor or strengthening the Ordnance Factory Board because they wanted to support the other private areas. Yes, there are areas where the private industries can enter, like your shipbuilding, your submarines, aircrafts, so many other areas where we are depending on the foreign countries to import, and huge amount is being spent for import expenditure. But that area, those areas can be identified. But the product which are being manufactured by Ordnance Factory Board, you have identified core and non-core, and lot of non-core area items have been diverted and it has been diversified to the private sector. Yes, they can also do. Number 2, that through indent only, competition only, the Ordnance Factory Board should compete and take the orders. Number 3, that overtime working also has been reduced because of the instructions given by the Ordnance Factory, Ministry of Defence. Apart from all these things, in the statement it has been mentioned that the Ordnance Factory Board the corporation will be 100% government owned. But at the same time, they say that the present setup is functioning, Ordnance Factory Board is functioning as a government department. Government department means that we are, any government, they wanted to be more efficient, they wanted to serve for the people, and result oriented and efficient development, everything is required and it is being built up. But we are running the Ordnance Factory Board as a government department means you are telling that no accountability, no, and other kind of efficiency vagara. So it creates a suspicion that department itself, ministry itself is not interested in strengthening the Ordnance Factory Board, their activities, because the inconsistent workload. Because of that, last year production, it has come down, the PLB, productivity linked bonus, it has come down to 37 days as it was mentioned by Mr. Srikumar, that 41 days proposal has been cut down to 40 days. That means every stage, every level, the proposal goes from Ordnance Factory Board. It does not come any within the time limit, no time limit at all. Sometimes it gets rejected or it will take 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. One small example I will just put up before you, sir. One joint secretary level officer from Department of Defence Protection came to some factories. In one factory, when this joint secretary had a meeting with the official side, then after that, the meeting was held with the trade unions. Then the joint secretary said that we want your productivity should go up 30%, 20% has to be improved. The union said yes, agreed. 20% we are increasing our productivity because of the reduce the cost and other factors. Then finally, the joint secretary was surprised because there was no resistance. People have accepted that. And after that, union representatives asked, yes, you are giving your your proposal, we have accepted. Let us put up our proposal. One is that whatever proposal comes from the Ordnance Factory Board to the ministry, whether you can fix up any time limit to dispose the case, whether it may be machinery procurement or financial clearance or service matters or cadre review proposal, promotion proposal, can you give any time limit? Maybe 1 year or 2 years. But there was no reply. It's very difficult for the officials to say fixed timing or it will be cleared. So the performance at every level is like that. Ordnance Factory Board, it is a production organization, and whatever production commitment has been made, that has been regularly and it has been completed and supplied also. There is no worker, he is not thinking that he is a government employee working in an office. He is working in the machine, he is working in the technical area and critical exposure to the your accident vagera. But why this kind of suspicion comes? Because the government is not interested in strengthening our own department and improving their efficiency, for improving their business, all these things, and focus towards private sector. And private sector is being even yesterday's statement also, the new military technologies and maximize the private sector participation in the critical arena. That maximum private sector has to enter into the defense production area. So tomorrow 17,000 crores, it has come down to 13,000. It has again third year it has reduced to 11,000 crores. That means the 97% protection requirements are only dependent on the army. So if you don't strengthen the organization, Ordnance Factory Board, even if it becomes corporatization, where the business can be done, to whom the organization can depend for getting workload. So these are the three demands on which we have mentioned. So on these demands, you please try to review and reconsider, and with mutual consultation for the betterment of the organization, as was said by our Ashok Singh ji, that national interest is more important. What we are losing, what we are expecting, that is different, but national interest is foremost, and we have to on these three demands, because one side we are daily watching that the government's wisdom, they wanted to go for corporatization at the earliest, and the defense minister has mentioned it will take 1 year or theek hai. But mutual consultation and mutual cooperation, what we can try to improve the organization to meet the requirements of the government, because you may think that 30,000 crores output we have to reach. Yes, we have asked in the agenda also, HL, that high level official committee also, and as for subsequently also you ask, you give the roadmap, you assure the workload. Yes, we are prepared to meet the requirement, but so far no roadmap has been given, no direction has been given, and ultimately Ordnance Factory Board is being blamed, or workmen, including that 80,000 employees who are working in the organization, they are being blamed because they are in the department under the government of India, directly comes under the department, therefore they are not able to carry out the required target whatever has been fixed. But it is not the fact. But we are the Ordnance Factory Board that has not been allowed to work freely, independently, and every decision has to be taken by the Department of Defense Production, and because of that delays also sometimes it gets lost. Board has been formed, but financial powers even today, there are many agencies. One is quality control, another is R&D, another is your financial and accounts vagera. So all these three, four agencies who are all linked with that, they have to accommodate everybody and cross their decisions, whatever it is. So therefore, our intention is, even if it is corporatized, so what is the guarantee that the organization survival will be better than today, for which direction we have to proceed? Therefore, our experience, what we are seeing in the present developments in the private sector, corporate sector, is not very appreciable, and that's why we are telling that you review and appoint the expert committee. And the third one is, as it was mentioned earlier by our predecessors, speakers, that what is guarantee that you are going to protect the interest of the employees, that is with regard to service matters, financial matters, and other areas also, that we are not clear to what extent it will be protected, and what extent the assurance will be, have the commitment will be fulfilled or maintained, because at least for the last 20 years we are seeing that whatever has commitment given by the defense ministers are today nullified, not having any value for that words or commitments, or even in the parliament also whatever has been committed has not been maintained. So therefore this area, third area, what the demand has mentioned, that about service matters, that we need to have clear this thing. So these first two points pertain to this corporatization. You may reconsider, you may communicate to the higher authorities or defense minister or prime minister that this can be mutually discussed, and for the sake of the development, improvement, and also competition with the private sector, or any item which can the whatever items has been Raksha Mantri has already declared that 101 items restricted for import. Yes, ordnance factories will definitely do, but earlier a commitment was given to Ordnance Factory Board that whatever the products Ordnance Factory Board is manufacturing today, that will continue to be given Ordnance Factory Board. But subsequently that assurance also withdrawn. Now it has been kept open and everybody has to compete and take the order. And Ordnance Factory Board, sometimes it has been restricted that Ordnance Factory Board will not enter into the kind of product agreement or in the competition also. Some restrictions are imposed to the Ordnance Factory Board also. So therefore we are having a very serious apprehension that Ordnance Factory Board, being a government run department, certain welfare benefits are assured. That has to be, because private industries, they don't bother about any kind of welfare benefits to school, hospital, then residential accommodation, etc. That they are not worried about it. They just wanted people to work and go out. But as a government department, we are committed to provide certain welfare benefits because government is a welfare state. So that's why sometimes because of that the cost also gets increased. So areas whatever needed to be reviewed, yes, we are free to discuss and free to suggest and free to accept the proposals whatever comes from the expert committee. So it can be reviewed, and we are not interested in going for strike or struggling or any kind of conflict. That is not our idea, because at least we are working in the department for the last 50 years. More than 50 years we are in the department, and we are continuing activities in the department, and we never gone against the interest, national interest foremost and important for us. Keeping that national interest, let us work, review and discuss all these things. So the demands are clear. The demands may be reviewed and considered, and if we come together, we can propose the definite improvement in the organization, and whatever expectation is being made, that the roadmap can be given and that the roadmap also can be fulfilled. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Srinivasan. You mentioned 3 points, and on the third point you said that about employee matters and about benefits, whatever are the assurances you should be told. In fact, my request is that you tell us what are your demands, what are your requests, what is it that you want in employee matters, what is it that you want in salary matters and retirement benefits. That is exactly the kind of suggestions we are seeking from you, and we will be very happy to receive them and work on those matters. So that is my request, and if you permit, I will go to the next speaker.
थर्ड स्थिति तो तब है सर जब कॉर्पोरेटाइजेशन नहीं होगा। कॉर्पोरेटाइजेशन के साथ इसमें क्या लिंक है? जब हम पहली बार ही सर कह रहे हैं कि हमको कॉर्पोरेटाइजेशन मंजूर नहीं है, तो फिर आगे सेवा शब्द का क्या मतलब है सर? उसका तो कोई मतलब ही नहीं ना। वो तो एकदम लास्ट में होगा जब कॉर्पोरेटाइजेशन का डिक्लेयर वो फेल होगा, निगोशिएशन कुछ होगा, फिर कोई बात बनेगी, तो या हम हड़ताल पे नहीं जाएंगे, ऐसी कोई स्थिति बनेगी तब कोई।
श्रीनिवासन जी ने ये कहा कि पहले जो आश्वासन दिए गए थे एम्प्लॉय मैटर्स के बारे में अन्य प्रकरणों में, उन आश्वासनों का कभी पूरा नहीं किया गया है, और इस बार ऐसा क्या आश्वासन आप देंगे, इस तरह का उन्होंने पूछा। तो मैंने कहा कि आप हमें बताइए किस तरह के आज आपको चाहिए, आपकी मांग क्या है?
नहीं,
आपने तो बोला कि आप पुराने,
नहीं।
श्री कुमार ने तो बोला
श्री कुमार
पुराने जो हमारे डिमांड है अभी तक आपने कुछ नहीं किया।
नहीं, श्री कुमार
डिमांड क्या करेंगे?
Sri Kumar ji has mentioned, sir. Sri Kumar has also mentioned, because you are on this issue, that what was the cabinet, after cabinet decision, what was the proposal from your side, that we, unless we get whether we are with that or something to be added or something we proposed, that can be given. That is third issue. But the first two issues, unless you review, then we cannot discuss about third one. So we will come.
अब मैं चाहूँगा कि बीपीएमएस के वाइस प्रेसिडेंट श्री साधु सिंह अपने सुझाव हमें दें।